My name is Essie Akosia, Africosia. Which one do I use? We'll find out in this video. Hello. So, how do I even start this? This is weird. So, my name is Akosia, Africosia, Essie to my friends. And I thought, you know what? It's 2026. We're trying new things, and I'm going to start my YouTube. Right. Okay. So let's get into what this video is actually about. Um, I'm going to take you on a ride. Okay, maybe ride is a bit extreme, but I'm going to take you on a journey of styling different hairstyles that I see on Pinterest, Loc edition. Because obviously, as you can tell, I have locks. But yeah, anyway, so this is the hairstyle I'm going to be trying today. Um, yeah, no further notes on that. Let's just get into it and see how it wow. No further notes. Let's just see how it's gonna go. I start with choosing my parting. Put some spray on it because we need hydration, of course. Hydration is very important. And as you can tell, I'm hydrating right now. I kind of look disgusted, but I promise you, it feels nice. Anyway, so I part my hair and I clip it away with my lock clips because this is what's going to be the cute 90s side part. I'm clearly struggling to clip it because my hair is thick, but we will get there. Okay, so I clip it. I just make sure my edges are still looking cute. And then I get to the updo part. So I take the sections I want up, make sure I don't have anything on the sides that should be up in the updo. And just make sure I just like the way it looks and how much I want up and how much I want down. Then I get my not my hairband, shoestring that I use as a hairband. And I start to secure my hair. Now, this is not the best technique, but I was filming and I thought, let me just try it, and it kind of worked. I'm gonna have a bit of a struggle here. Just gonna go to one side. I'm gonna notice and be like, what in the world? Then I'm gonna do whatever this is and hope for the best. But yes, so this is gonna take a while. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna have some bits that get stuck in my hair, but we will sort that out later. I will not notice it for a while, but it will be sorted out. Oh, okay, maybe I did notice it a little bit. There is a better way of doing this, but I was being lazy. Cool. So I have it up tightly. You can make this as tight as you want, and you can readjust after actually tying the hair up. But I feel like this is like the best technique to get your hair up properly. I used to use it on my loose natural hair as well, and it just always works. Like I said, I have some bits stuck, but I will be taking them out and fixing that later on when I actually notice. Anyway, so I take the clip down and then I have the front out. I noticed at the back that there's some puffication. I'm not even gonna try. I use some water to hydrate it, and I'm gonna do like a loose retwist. Now this is a technique I use when I just want it to lay a bit flatter. My retwist is like 3 weeks old at this point, so the roots are gonna be puffy, and there's some locksmithing that I need to do once my crochet needle arrives. But until then, I'm just gonna loosely retwist some of the locks on the parameters just to make sure that it's laying flatter. That's me just hoping that it doesn't unravel. So I'm gonna do this on a few of the locks on each side, and that's gonna achieve that more lay down look and avoid the jumped up effect that I was currently having at the back. That's gonna take a while. I might speed this up. Okay, so I went and got my hairdryer, put it on medium heat, and start blasting the locks that I've done a light retwist on. The purpose of this is just to set the hair so that when I take the clips out, they're kind of set in place and it speeds up the process instead of just leaving it in the clips for like an hour or so. Anyway, so I am drying here, drying there, and voila. Okay, so these are the final results. Now you can kind of style the top parts to how you want. I don't know, I like the like sporadic flimsiness. Okay, I don't want to. Okay, maybe not two horns coming out of your. Maybe not two horns coming out of your hair, but yeah, okay. Now we're kind of getting there. So I like it doing its own thing and having its own life, obviously to an extent. You don't want your hair looking like it has horns. But yeah, this is just, the I call it like the 90s side swoop bun thing in the back. It's not really a bun, like it's just like up in a puff. And like I mentioned in the video, I you don't need too many tools to achieve this. I just use like my go-to, which is a hairband. Sorry, I'm gonna keep touching this until I get it to the. Oh, okay, now it makes sense. I was like, why is it doing all of that? You got a bit of hair stuck there, and then you can, oh, redo that. Okay. Whoa. That's another thing. You're gonna have to do a lot of checking and prodding and pulling and twisting until you're satisfied. I think I'm gonna leave it alone. But this is the style. It's like that 90s side swoop. Makes me think of Brandy, makes me think of like, yeah, this is the 90s, early millennium, like hairstyles. Super cute, super sweet. If you want to be really extra, you could put butterflies. You know what? So if you see some ash in some of those clips, just, understand that I'm in the depths of the Arctic winter, known as the Swedish winter. And yeah, that was just, yeah, I'm not going to continue doing that, but I don't really want to redo the whole thing. I was going to try some of these like super cute. My bad. I was going to try some of these super cute clips. Okay, they're going to keep falling out. Either way, I was going to try some of these for the hairstyle. I've done it on a hairstyle before here, and it was so nice, but I think you really appreciate the way it looks on more freshly retwisted hair. At the moment, I'm on like week 3 of my my last retwist, so it's a lot more puffier. It has a bit more volume, and I like it like that. And I tend to do like a light retwist when I'm doing a style and I've just washed my hair, which I did yesterday. So yeah, this is not the hairstyle to do that with, but or not the hairstyle. This is not the state of the hairstyle to do it with. So if I had more freshly retwisted hair, I'd probably try it, but not on this. I did attempt. Here's a clip. It just, yeah, it just wasn't giving. It looks cute. I can see the vision, but it wasn't giving. But yeah, uh, I'm gonna put in some ASMR. I'm so sorry because it just sounds so great. I hope you guys enjoyed that. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. Give it a like as well. Thank you. Um, I'm gonna do more of these. The next style I'm definitely gonna have a bit more styling involved. Um, and then of course I'm always gonna show the tools that I'm using. But yeah, like let me know what you think. Encourage me to continue making videos. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. See ya.